something very fundamental changes somewhere between 320 to 340. So we are a consequence of a certain phenomenal happening that we call as cosmos. They know it is 17 years and they come awake and they breed and they go back to sleep. They're keeping time once in 17 years. In the way the planet is spinning and what is happening, something very fundamental changes somewhere between 320 to 340. This is called Brahma Muhurtam.
This is relevant only up to 33 degrees latitude. Your system functions in a certain way. It is a possibility. There has been an awareness about making use of this possibility.
Your life is a product of many things that we call as the universe. So we are a consequence of a certain phenomenal happening that we call as cosmos. We are not an individual existence. So when you get in sync, certain things will happen. You know, there's a cicadas in where we are in Tennessee, the US ashram, they wake up once in 17 years. Can you beat it? They know it is 17 years and they come awake and they breed and they go back to sleep. They're keeping time once in 17 years, no alarm bell anywhere.